Game 4 of this Eastern Conference Finals is up for grabs. The series will either go to a tie. You look at the Celtics. Wow, they're in a precarious spot, aren't they? Down 2-1 in this best of 7.
Yeah, but if they win tonight, it's a whole new series. If they lose, though, they will have dug a huge hole for themselves. Game 7 mindset on the floor.
Boy, he's knocking them down from deep.
Rozier finds Robinson. Back to Rozier. Brown feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. Robinson a screen on Levine. And here's Brown outside. Drops in the tray.
Nice answer by Brown. He's been working really hard on the 3-ball.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. It's no secret they'll have to focus on keeping Joel Embiid's numbers down. Coach told me one thing we can't fall into is letting Joel get to the line whenever he wants. If we start biting on fakes and leaving our feet, he's going to live at the line. We can't have that. So we'll see how disciplined they can be. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And when you talk about upside, Embiid's got it all. He can score from the post, face you up, rebound, protect the rim. He's further along than I thought he'd be. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Cheeks' shot is good.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Left side, Brown. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Crowder comes up to help. Cheeks the pass to Levine. Philadelphia moving the ball around. For the 3. Crowder pulls it in. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Brown. From 18 feet away. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The 76ers leading. Here's Cheeks. And slam dunk by Cheeks.
Beautiful move. And showing off nice handles.
So Rozier will bring it up for Boston. Nance outside. And Embiid with the block.
And there's so much potential for Embiid at the defensive end. This guy just swallows up shots.
The basket good off the assist from Cheeks.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Okafor is checked in for Philadelphia. Jeremy Lin comes in for Paul Millsap. On defense, the 76ers. Outside, Crowder. Back to Rozier. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Over Okafor. And too long on the shot.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
Cheeks' shot is good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Outside, Crowder. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Philadelphia.
Cheeks outside. The 3-ball. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Rozier. The shot off that time. Nice D from Levine. On the wing, Levine. From deep. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. Cheeks has got 3 assists now in this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Left side, Brown. Rozier against Cheeks. Off with the layup. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia? And the 76ers with some changes. Paul Millsap is checked in for Saric. Bean comes in for T.J. McConnell. And Cheeks is subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Free throw good, Okafor.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's Rozier, and oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Ty Jerome. Saric is checked in for the 76ers. And slam dunk by Saric.
Like the smarts by Saric there. Very good at working the pick and roll and getting the shot he wants.
Celtics trail by 13. Rozier looking around. Robinson a screen on Millsap. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Yep, that one goes in there.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Outside Rozier. Just off by Robinson.
How about the footwork that time from Rozier? Did a nice job freeing himself from the defense and making the pass.
Here's Cheeks, and the 76ers tack on two more.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Rozier kicks to Brown. Back to Rozier. Down low, here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, textbook use of the pick and roll, and he's the beneficiary in that one.
And he's going up for the alley-oop, and Okafor slams it in.
Excellent timing by Okafor. He really bounced up and finished that alley-oop with real flavor and flair that time.
40 seconds left in the first half. Rozier against Cheeks. Rozier the pass to Crowder. And Nance kicks to Rozier. And they'll get another chance. To the inside. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Gets it off, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Philadelphia looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Boston Celtics.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
Yeah, like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Cal.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. What a game we're seeing from the monster.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 13. Brown outside. Pass to Crowder. Robinson kicks to Rozier. His three-pointers off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Crowder. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Embiid. Here's Cheeks. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
It's a good night when you're racking them up like that.
Celtics trail. Robinson sets a screen for Brown. Cheeks against Rozier. Back to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Really encouraging to see Rozier make these reads like that.
Philadelphia leading by 13. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Cheeks against Rozier. Here's Millsap, and Millsap slams it in.
And this is what happens when Millsap gets deep inside. Superb at finishing with force.
And so it's Boston with it. Pass to Crowder. Back to Rozier. Brown outside. Robinson sets a screen for Brown. 5 on the clock. Robinson finds Nance. Cash money. Brown with the play.
And Brown continues to improve as a jump shooter, but his confidence has always been high.
Love with the screen on Rozier. Right wing from the arc. And it's Kevin Love with the 3. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now a timeout called by Boston. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Second, Joel Embiid.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Now here's Brown. He's got 10 off his leg, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. Jerome, he's checked in for the Celtics. And the 76ers also making a change. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. Robinson passes to Rozier. Shoots over Cheeks. And the shot falls short this time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Crowder the bounce pass. Jerome, again the miss by the Celtics.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Pass to Lin. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Cheeks. Three-pointer. Nance with the rebound.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
The kick out to Rozier. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
The Celtics making a switch here. Stones checked in. Cheeks the pass to Embiid. Lin from long range. Offensive rebound. Fires away from outside. And it's Love missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Ready to swat that one away in very good position.
Back to Cheeks. Jacks up a three. Embiid kicks to Lynn. Cheeks from outside. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Cheeks has got 7 now in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Stone. 5 to shoot. Back to Nance. Over Love. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And there may not be. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports. It's Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals with the series at 3-1 and you take a look at the 76ers. Back at home, they're now a single win away from advancing to the NBA Finals. This is a big one.
Cannot lose sight of the goal, though, Kevin. Can't afford to get caught looking ahead. Mentally, they have got to stay engaged as if they were down in this series. Focus is everything.
Now, Crowder following the miss by Paul Millsap from deep. Crowder against Millsap. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Cheeks. Near the three-point line, it's Love. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks.
Love's ability to play off the ball is what makes him such a versatile option at the offensive end.
And they double up Brown. Nance outside. Right side Crowder. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
You got to keep your feet moving down low, and that time he did just that.
Cheeks from outside. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Here's Nance, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
Cheeks from outside. Buries it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Rozier looking around. Pass to Crowder. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Millsap with it, now guarded by Crowder. Here's Cheeks. Love outside. Embiid with a screen on Robinson. Cheeks against Rozier. And here's Love for three. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Over in the corner, Rozier gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, now Rozier won't pass on this shot. He's not afraid of the short corner three.
Here's Cheeks. Some solid defense from Rozier. So Rozier will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here. And, you know, that sequence was all about the screen in my mind. Worked off of it to get a perfectly clean look there.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Lynn's checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Stone comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Ty Jerome in for Terry Rozier.
And the young big fella from Cameroon is special. Embiid's combination of size and scoring ability, that just doesn't come around very often.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
It's a pick by Love. Here's Cheeks, and the layup's good off the glass. Cheeks has got 5 points so far.
Finishing inside through the contact there. Great focus.
Brown outside. Back to Jerome. The Celtics working the ball around now. Lets it go from the wing. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Not the focus of Brown's game, but adding the mid-range to his toolkit would be a wise move.
Here's Cheeks. The rebound by the Celtics. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Stone. Now Robinson. It's Crowder on the wing. And the three ball is good.
Crowder showing he can be a threat from deep.
The 76ers trail by 8. Cheeks outside. Latrey hits it from three-point range. He's got 8.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Paul Millsap is checked in for Saric. Bean comes in for Alec Burks. And Cheeks is subbed in for Jeremy Lin. And that one misses.
And, you know, while Millsap doesn't demand attention, he's a natural leader and does demand respect. He's somebody the younger guys certainly look up to.
Now here's Brown. The shot's good from Nance.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Cheeks. 8 points for him. Another miss by Philadelphia. Brown the pass to Jerome. Here's Rozier, guarded by Levine. Nance outside. Back to Rozier. Here's Jerome from outside off the mark. The 76ers trail by 16. Near the three-point line, it's Millsap. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Nice possession. Working it for a great look.
Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And it's good, 2 points. And that's 10 points for the Monster.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
It's Brown on the wing. Millsap covering. And finished off by Robinson.
Leaving no doubt, slamming it right through.
55 seconds left in the second quarter. Okafor trying to get open. Robinson pulls it in. Boston leading by 18. Brown with it. He's picked up by Millsap. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. No good with the triple.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Great take right there. I love watching him explode towards the hoop.
Boston with the ball. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And game 5-8.
That defense has been SOF capital T. Like, what's softer than toilet paper, Kenny?
What?
Taking a look at the situation for the... And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. We've seen the Monster really having a great game.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Robinson sets a screen for Crowder. Offensive rebound, Celtics. The kick out to Rozier. Celtics passing it around. Robinson a screen on Millsap. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Offline with his 3. Cheeks the pass to Embiid. And here's Love. Cheeks outside. Launches it. Nance with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Robinson. Now here's Crowder. Lets the 3 fly. Can't hit that one.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Over in the corner, Brown. Here's Nance. And that's collected by Love.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Cheeks hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Inside. Nance, no good.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Right side, Crowder fires the 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Cheeks.
And great at creating space against the defense. You can't give him those lanes.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the dunk by Robinson.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Here's Cheeks driving in. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet. Celtics leading by 12. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum, losing steam. Smart timeout to let them catch their breath and reset.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. Boston also with the sub. Jerome, he's checked in for Brown. Outside Robinson. Boston, no good that time either.
You wonder where was the defense that time.
That was something to see.
Goodness. Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
1:58 left to play in the third. Rozier kicks to Crowder. Robinson sets a screen for Crowder. Wants to get it to Robinson and does.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Cheeks from outside. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot by Crowder, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Second, Joel Embiid. And, of course, Mitchell Robinson.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Celtics making a switch here. Stone's checked in. Cheeks hits them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Three-pointer, Crowder. It's hauled in by Cheeks.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Good on the shot.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They led by as many as 18 points. No one near as Jerome lets it go. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Cheeks from outside. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. And now it's only a 5-point Celtic lead. Cheeks has gotten some threes here tonight. 3 of them, in fact, and those coming in 8 tries. Crowder from outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Cheeks no good.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
Rozier, the pass to Crowder. To the inside. Here's Stone. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Celtics lead by 7. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dimes.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Kevin Love comes in for Saric. And Cheeks is subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Rozier for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. 76ers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Embiid with the steal. Here's Love. Got it to go off the glass.
And the physical defense, not enough to stop Love. He's just too strong down low.
Now Rozier got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Let's lose a 3. Love pulls it down.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
2 points. That one goes.
Moving that ball crisply when he sees an open teammate. Boom. It's out of his hand.
Here's Brown. Nance a screen on Levine. It misses.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Love with the screen on Rozier. Now Love lays it in off the window.
Love, a poised leader willing to step up and knock down the big shots.
Cheeks against Rozier. Now Brown. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. to take the lead. He drills the three.
A perfect teammate. I mean, Millsap's numbers don't always jump off the screen, but boy, when you need him, he's there.
The Celtics call time. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break, and he's excited about where we want to be. Now it's up to us to take it. That means big plays and big shots. We'll see if they can rise to the big moment, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 17-7 run. Love with the screen on Rozier. Oh, that is